Welcome to Business Innovators Radio, featuring industry influencers and trendsetters sharing proven strategies to help you build a better life right now.
You are listening to the Brilliance Business Show. I am your host, Mark Stephen Pooler. Conversations with leading experts in business. And today I have the most incredible guest, Edith B. Kiss. Edith is a spiritual healer, and our topic today is source memory healing. Edith, welcome to the Brilliance Business Show.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you for the invitation. Thank you so much.
I'm really looking forward to a conversation with you today, Edith. Before I get started, I just need to make a legal disclaimer that Edith is not offering legal advice or legal assistance. So let's get started with the show. Edith, can you share with our listeners a little bit about who you are and your business?
Yes, so I am a Karma Yogi Practitioner, a Reiki Master, and Sekhem Healer. So in the last couple of years, I transformed myself from my petroleum engineering career to my healing career. I was doing healing for 15 years already, but as a parallel with my engineering work and as a hobby. I treat it as a hobby, just healing my family and friends. But a couple of years ago, I felt like I need to move into the professional side and opening my business about this and actually opening up for more people to help them and heal them.
And it's actually really, really interesting what you do. You have so many different talents with healing and spirituality. And Edith as well, it's really, really becoming more known about the powers of healing. I would say even just a few years ago, it was a little bit more woo-hoo. Would you agree that science is backing up all this healing a lot more these days?
Yes, definitely. So now it's much easier to convince people to actually accept these kind of healings. And then they are more and more looking for this kind of healings. I meet many clients who say they never had before Reiki healing, but now they felt that this is the time to opening up for this kind of healing practices, because they see and they find out that the medical help is not always enough, because when they have like long-term illnesses or just the doctor or the peers cannot help, they need to turn to something natural, which can help them long-term without side effects.
Who are your customers and clients, Edith? Who do you look after on a daily basis?
Mostly they are women and they are mothers mostly. I also have men and business owners and entrepreneurs. They are the people who realize that they are stuck in their life. They realize that something is wrong. They need to overcome emotional traumas. They need to overcome certain situation, habits, and belief system to actually be able to heal themselves, but they need guidance to do this. They need the guidance to how to release these emotional traumas, how to actually live the life more joyfully and happily, and also to become more powerful in themselves, empowering them. So this all is actually related to our energy body and our past experiences in life. So this is all connected, and then they started to see this connection. They started to know about this more and more, because there are more and more healers out there, and the yoga and the qigong, these are very well-known actually activities nowadays, and they are all supporting your energy body, your energy system, and which is very much connected with your biological body and with your emotions. So when you are able to control your emotions, and then you are able to actually release the emotional traumas from your unconscious mind, you can actually rewrite your life. You can actually rewrite the past and create a new future for yourself.
Yes, and do you recall a specific aha moment that led to the launch of your business, Edith?
Yes, definitely. I was already a Reiki Master. But I was still doing it not for money, but I was still doing it voluntarily to people. And I was, in that time, I was living in Hungary, and I was actually invited for the first Karma Healing course in Hungary, in Budapest, by the Karma Guru Sumant Kaul from India. And then the ladies who invited me, they asked me to help them to translate the materials because they know I speak English and Hungarian as well. So they asked me to help them out. So I just went to this course just to help out. You know, I hadn't had the idea just to take the course. So I went there, and I was there like for a couple of hours at the first day. And I got shocked that how actually aligned with me, the knowledge, the mindset, and everything what the guru was teaching, you know. I felt so much at home. I found something very special and something which is really have the same ideas what I have, you know. And also it was the first time I did the Samadhi meditation. Is a transcendental meditation when you activate your pineal gland, and then through activating your pineal gland, you're connecting to the Supreme Pure Consciousness. So this was the first time I was doing that. And like within couple of weeks, the whole world changed around me. Like I started to receive very weird messages and very weird effects in myself. Like, and that's when it started, the whole thing, that I felt like I need to move to London and I need to open up my healing business. So it was a very straightforward messaging, and because I was coming to London for another business, and then while I was sitting in the taxi and coming to London from the airport, suddenly I started to cry, and a message came in which says home. And I felt first ridiculous, like why I'm crying in the taxi and why is London my home? It felt like so weird. But then during those next couple of months, I realized what's going on, and I already got involved with people who I felt I need to help them in London. So it was, then I just picked up the breadcrumbs, how they say, you know, which was dropped down by God. So I was just going step by step, and then actually it was all kinds of support from all over, financial, everything. It was coming into falling into places, and then I was able to move smoothly and start my business smoothly in London, how I was actually guided. So I feel like in that January 2018, I got into the vortex of karma by doing that Samadhi meditation for the first time. And then during those the first half year of 2018, before I moved to London, I went to several courses of the Guru in Budapest. I helped them to translate the source memory healing itself for the Guru to Hungarian clients. And then I also took the course, the basic and the advanced course, to become a practitioner. So this all is all powered up this situation in me. So when I moved to London, then it was a definite purpose to come here and help.
And what I like about what you're doing, Edith, you are following your passion and your purpose, and you're really listening to your inner guidance system and intuition, and you're coming from a real place of service, of helping and guiding others, and I really admire that. I would like to know what sets your business apart and what unique need are you filling for your customers and clients?
So many times they turn to me for Reiki healing because that's what they know. Most of them, that's what they know, like a spiritual healing and what can help them. But I already informed them that the karma healing is a much more profound and long-term help for them. So then they are open up, and then they actually want to know more about it and want to receive those kind of healings as well. So when I work with my clients, I offer them a package where I include Reiki healing, Sekhem healing as well, and Samadhi meditation, ancestor defect meditation, and the source memory healing as well, because I believe that all of them needs to be done to make it complete, to help as much as I can. Because if we do only source memory healing, that's so deep, that's so profound, that's a cell level, DNA level healing, their body is gonna feel a bit, in fatigue, in exhausted, and then that's why I recommend them to have a couple of Reiki healing, Sekhem healing before the source memory healing, so their body is stronger and can adjust easier to all of the what is happening during the source memory healing. And then the Samadhi meditation is very important to learn. I teach them Samadhi meditation, and then they can actually implement it into their everyday life, because Samadhi meditation is when you activate your pineal gland, you start to produce hormones which like oxytocin, serotonin, and melatonin and growth hormone, and then new neurons start to produce, grow in your brain. So these positive hormones will allow you to actually be thinking more positively, and then you know that all your emotional trauma is depending on how you think, how you react to your environment and to your people around you and the relationships. So when you have these new hormones in your body at a higher level due to the meditation, then you're gonna, instead of reacting negatively to the situations, you're gonna just respond and consciously behaving positively and with a positive mindset. These meditation practices will allow you to actually prevent yourself from future emotional traumas. So that's why I also teach this meditation. And the ancestor defect meditation is also very, very powerful and hardly known. I didn't know it before. I learned it from the guru. So this is more about like what we actually inherited through our DNA, our beliefs, our habits, and the sins, the karmas of our ancestors. We're carrying it all, and then sometimes people feel stuck and they feel like they can't even get out and do what they love, they feel like something is holding them back. And as soon as they do a couple of ancestor defect meditation, everything is changes, like everything opening up, they got lighter, they got liberated, and they already enjoy what they want to do, so they don't feel stuck anymore. So I created this like to do all of this together. And the Sekhem healing is similar to the Reiki one, but it is more powerful, because when you learn the Sekhem healing, you are more attuned to different energies, deeper energies, and then you use 3D signs for the healing, not just 2D as the Reiki. And then you are connected to another solar system, the Sirius solar system, and you actually bringing the light from the sun, the power, the energetic power of that sun as well, not just the universal light. So it's a very complicated healing technique, but I believe that is much, much stronger. So when I was healing people with Sekhem, not just Reiki, then they said to me that they literally felt that they were filled up with the sun, and they felt so energized and happy the whole day. So this is why I think it's unique, because I include everything I know. I want to give to the clients everything I learned and I know. So that's why it's like a unique approach.
And I have to agree with you, the power of meditation. I have to advise everyone, even if it's just for 5 to 10 minutes a day, you have to take that time to meditate. You feel so much better, you think so much better, and you act so much better. You also mentioned the power of the sun, which I know the power of the sun. It makes you feel so much better. Even just going out for a walk in the sun, you feel good. You are really, really talented and really, really experienced, Edith, in what you do. I really love the work that you're doing, and I believe 100% in it. Why is your service especially important in today's modern world?
So the people, I would tell them that they should realize that how important it is to raise their vibration. When the vibration of the body, the frequency is high, then they are actually able to protect themselves from negative energies. And negative energies are including viruses, bacteria, fungus, and also toxic people. So when they raise their vibration, they are actually protected against everything what can harm them, So they get into a life when only people who are aligned with them, who has positive energy, gonna come to them or gonna, be in a relationship with them. And also they will experience that the support is coming from all over the places, and they just gonna be surrounded by love and support, So just they need to raise their vibration. And the thing is that during these healing processes, I help them to raise their vibration. But many times when they leave after a couple of Reiki healings and then a couple of weeks pass by, they again can ruin this high vibration by negative thinking. Just to be one time, angry, or one time to be upset, or one time to complain about something, or gossiping, or feeling jealous. So all of these negative feelings, emotions can again ruin the whole process, the high vibration, and they're gonna drop down, and they're going to be again vulnerable for negative things. So we need to be very conscious. So as soon as we raise our vibration, we need to keep it high by being conscious about what we think about, how we think about, and how we actually emotionally reacting to our environment. So it's just a matter of fact that to be grateful for the things what you have, to actually say affirmation to yourself about yourself. So not complaining about situations, not complaining about yourself, not feeling judged, not to pay attention for others people's negative comments, because I love this sentence when they say that what other people think about you is not of your business. So actually what I recommend to people is to raise their vibration and keep it high. And also would be amazing, because that's also keep their vibration high if they eat healthy. Many people eat unhealthy food and drinking alcohol and enjoying this kind of lifestyle. Like, okay, I am in abundance and I am wealthy and I can, I love eating food, but they don't realize that by eating meat or eating or drinking alcohol, they're poisoning their body. For example, the meat is carrying the negative energy of the animal who died, who suffered. So all of those suffering and all of those circumstances, how that animal was treated before death, is also in that energy is in the meat, and you taking that negative energy in you. And then the alcohol is also very negative energy, and it's also not allow you to think consciously. You're gonna make mistakes when you drink alcohol. And the other I wanted to mention, when they eat a lot and then when they put on weight, when they overweight, most of the toxins are actually stored in the fat tissues. So when people have more fat tissue, they have more toxins in them. So it would be nice to lose weight, to lose those fat tissues, and then detoxifying themselves and keep a good healthy diet, because that's also related to illnesses, and also it brings you a lower vibration. So you're going to be more vulnerable after a while, after all those joyful moments when they are eating.
You have mentioned some great points. I actually really liked the one that you mentioned regarding when you have got yourself into a really high vibration. You really do have to stay mindful, Edith. how you react to certain situations, because you can lower your vibration. You are absolutely right. Something might happen in the day that you're not happy with. Someone might rustle your feathers, and you so easily could affect your vibration and go lower. So that was a great point of staying conscious so that you stay high in your vibration. Now, can you share with our listeners a little bit more detail of the kinds of services and products that you offer your clients?
So one is this 2 weeks transformation plan, which I was already a bit mentioning, that in this 2 weeks plan, I do Reiki healing, Sekhem healing, the Samadhi meditation, the ancestor defect meditation, plus 2 Karma Reserves memory healing with the client. And during these 2 weeks, or after these 2 weeks, they're gonna feel motivated, energized, liberated, so happy and fulfilled, and be able to go on their endeavors, on their purpose. So move on towards their purpose and work happily, on their plans. And then also during these healings, I'm also giving them life coaching help, because, as I said, I raise their vibration, but they need to change how they think, and they need to also change sometimes events in their life, like they need to maybe get out of a toxic relationship, or maybe they need to leave a toxic job, or they need to start different things, or they need to set up goals. So in that case, I also help them in this 2 weeks transformation. I also give them guidance where to go, which direction to go, what to do in the relationship, or how to actually save situations, or how to actually be grateful for the situations they are having. So this needs to be talked a lot through as well, not just throwing them the high vibration and not just clearing out the emotional traumas, but need to make them aware what is going on in their life, around their life, and how they actually imagine their future, what they are actually working towards. So this is the 2 weeks transformation plan. And then there is another program which I just created, and I want to launch it soon. I'm actually already launching it. So this program is Raise Your Vibration program. This is an 8 weeks program. First, I wanted to do it 4 weeks, but then I realized I need to hold the hand of the people longer than 4 weeks to be sure that they know how to keep the high vibration. So this is an 8 weeks plan. And during these 8 weeks, they're going to receive emails from me with videos, and then also activities, what they need to complete. And then they also going to have Zoom calls with me during the week 2 times. One is when we actually discuss what I said in the videos, and then we're going to have like a Q&A, and they can ask me questions, and we can talk through this process and what the activities help them. And then the other Zoom call is going to be meditation or healing. Or it's a group healing or group meditation. So this is going to be a group, online group workshop, I would call it, in 8 weeks time. And I believe if someone stick to this 8 weeks and doing through all the activities, going through all the healing and then all the meditations and opening up themselves to this knowledge, then at the end of the 8 weeks, they're going to be so much different. They will know how to keep their vibration high. They will know how to actually deal with anything negative going on around them. They will be already, clearing their ancestor defect. They will be clearing their emotional traumas, and then they also be already ready to do the Samadhi meditation by themselves. So it's a very, very, powerful 8 weeks when they can learn all of these techniques. And then after that, they're going to be a new person. Even after the Zeus memory healing, when we rewrite their memory, the emotion, we release the negative emotions from their memory, you actually you can rewrite your past in the Akashic records and your future. So it's a cell level, DNA level healing. You actually help to your whole family field, and then you in soul level, and then you also help to your children, because it's going in your DNA line. So they're not gonna inherited all of those negative things what you carried into your life. So because it's gonna be stopped by you doing all of these healings.
Now, I know, Eddie, you have lots of positive success stories. Can you just share one that really stands out to you?
So I had a client who had a business and relationship in the business issues, and he felt like his business is falling apart. He felt like he was betrayed, personally. He felt very down and lost. And then as soon as he started to work with me, and then practicing samadhi meditation, practicing Zeus memory healing, he already, after a couple of weeks, he said to me that he able to work like 5 times he did before. So his energy level was higher, his intuitive was much stronger. So actually he created a brand new product to his business. He launched a brand new product, and he actually created the system what he wanted before. He couldn't imagine he could have, before, but then he was able to, because he was intuitively connected and get the guidance like what to create, what would make him happy. So actually he did a lot of work during our sessions, and then we worked together for 4 months intensively, and after 4 months he said he's ready to go on himself. So then he created a lot of success in his business, and then he's just growing still. He got back to track. He used to be very spiritual, but then he got into things which stopped him. And then I actually reminded him with these healings that what is his purpose and which direction to go. So I really loved his story, and I really love his transformation, because he was really lost, and he nearly lost it even more. So he could even lose more friends or lose his whole business if I'm not coming around and not helping him, to actually transform.
I really like that story, and it must be so rewarding for you, really helping people to follow their passions, their purpose, and realign with their inner selves. Edith, I have thoroughly enjoyed a conversation with you today. Is there anything that we did not cover that you would like to share with our listeners?
So, my Karma Guru Sumant Kaul, he said that he would like to have 1 billion, my apology. He said his goal is to have 1 billion Karma Yogi Practitioner on Earth for 2025. Why he said that? Because he believes that when you learn the technique of Zeus memory healing, the Karma Yoga healing, you are able to heal your memories, your emotional traumas, and you are able to help to your family, to your friends, mostly your family and your family field, and then you can continually heal whenever is one when anything comes up, because we have many emotional traumas, and it's every time when you experience some illnesses or you experience some setbacks, and then you move into your unconscious mind, and then you are able to recognize the memory who actually caused it now, and you clear it out. You are already ready to go. You already set you up for a better future. So to have this technique in the people's hand to actually use it in an everyday life, that would be awesome. So my goal also to actually finish up the teaching training, because currently I'm a practitioner, but I'm aiming to finish as a Karma Yoga teacher end of September, and because he's doing a retreat in September. So when I finish as a Karma Yoga teacher, I will be also able to teach as a certificate to the practitioners. So I will be able to make it possible to people to become practitioners, so they can actually have clients and they can actually help themselves and their family. So this is my goal, to open a center in London later this year or next year. How is it actually going to happen? And start to do this teaching.
Well, that's a great goal to work towards, to help humanity, to help people on their paths and really make a difference in this world. Edith, my last question for you today. How can our listeners get a hold of you? What's the best way for them to reach out to you?
So I am visible on Facebook. I have a Facebook profile and Facebook group as well. So my Facebook profile is my name, Edith B. Kiss, and my Facebook group is Healing Emotional Traumas, Karma, Healing and Samadhi. And in the group, I am having a couple of free meditations. I'm explaining more about chakras, energy body, and also about emotional traumas. And I have a web page, edithbkiss.com, and I'm also going to have a webinar tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. actually, about how to heal and prevent emotional traumas. And then I'm sure I'm going to do this webinar a couple of times more as well in the future, because I believe that people need to learn about this and know more about this, what's going on there in their life, in their body, in their energy body. So so they can connect me through Facebook, and also I have an Instagram profile which is edithb.kiss, and I also posting their videos and informations. So
I would encourage everyone that's listening that resonates with Edith, who has an interest in healing or has used healing before, or you could do with some healing and some self-care, please reach out to Edith B. Kiss at edithbkiss.com. Edith, thank you so much for being my guest today. I've really enjoyed a conversation with you.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, Mark.
It's been my pleasure. You have been listening to the Brilliance Business Show, conversations with leading experts in business.
Thanks for listening to Business Innovators Radio. To hear all episodes featuring leading industry influencers and trendsetters, visit us online at businessinnovatorsradio.com today.